The API Explorer is a way for power users or developers to access the data in a different way. As you can see here, we have a query URL. What we can do is change the attributes on this. Say I want to search for bed counts between 0 and 100. I hit the Enter key to apply that, and that query URL will update. If I do a try it out here, and I scroll down, there are all hospitals down here with the bed counts between 0 and 100. There are additional options here, such as spatial input. If I apply a spatial filter, then where I've zoomed in on the map with the plus, zoom in and zoom out, only those will be part of the query. So if now I do try it out and I take a look, it has now been limited to 1, 2, 3 hospitals. So on this map, only 3 of these 4 hospitals have between 0 and 100 beds. And if we look at that query URL, you can see that it's expanded to include those spatial extents. What you can do at this point is take that query URL and put it into your programming language of choice and use it as a URL request to periodically query the data to see if anything has been updated or changed for that data. Another way of getting to the data is through this Geo Service. This right here will take you to a more advanced form where you can enter quite a few different attributes or set quite a few options. This is more powerful than this API Explorer, but it is also more difficult to use. You kind of have to know what you're doing on this. For example, I want to now look for the hospitals that are in Oakland. So I know that the field is that act admin, and I'm using a like in this case with a wildcard to search for all the hospitals that are in Oakland. If I do the query, then I get back all the hospitals that are in Oakland. In this case, I can did it as HTML, but you can do it as JSON or a Geo Json or PBF. Another option under the APIs is this open data. If we take that and copy it and paste into a URL, it will download. Then once you do that, you can use your Geo Json Viewer of choice, such as geojson.io. You can go over to where the file was downloaded. Then you can drag and drop that JSON file into the viewer and start looking at the data, the JSON here, and clicking on the points and looking at the attributes.